Hey everyone, James Baker here. This video was recorded in our weekly Discord calls that we do to answer all questions about tax, immigration, business, expansion, investments, marketing, sales, all the stuff you have. You know what I'm an expert at, and using my many years of experience. So you can find that in the description below to join. I don't want to make this too long, so I'll see you in the video. Let's get to it.
How can an LLC borrow money? Send from a private account with the title on the bank transfer. I don't know what that means. Do I need to make documentations or return it by bank transfer and sometime and everything is done solved? Can I borrow without commissions? So borrow and return the same amount. So this is not enough real detail here, but can an LLC borrow and lend money? The answer is yes, of course. If you're the only owner of an LLC, you can send money to someone and you can lend someone money personally, and it would be like a distribution from your LLC. So there's not really much documentation you need to do. If it's an official loan from your LLC to a third party, I would always encourage signed agreements. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to get your money back if they decide not to pay you. But if you're talking about like giving your uncle $5,000, you don't really need to do anything for that, especially if it's from an LLC and there's no corporate tax election. Borrowing and transferring money in and out of a company when it's an LLC don't matter as much, but when it's a corporation, it matters much more because it's an independent entity. So even if you take money to yourself, it needs to be a distribution, a salary, a payment, or if it's a loan, it technically should have proper documentation. If you don't have that, and the IRS decides to audit you, which apparently is going to happen a lot more with their $80 billion in funding, which I'm going to hit on a lot in this call, then they might deem it as a distribution, charge you tax on the corporate level, and then also tax on the personal level as a dividend distribution. This is a very open-ended question, so that's why I give a number of different examples. So if you just have an LLC, foreign or U.S. person, you can kind of send money wherever you want without much issue. The only issue the IRS has is if you decide to call it an expense. If you call it a loan, then technically you should have interest income, but it's not really an expense, so it doesn't lower your income tax. So from an LLC perspective, you can kind of do whatever you want. The question of how can an LLC borrow money, and that would be like it's harder in the US for usually they want a co-signer to be a person. So an LLC can lend money pretty easily, and borrowing money, it depends on the terms of who's lending you the money. So it's a little bit different. It's case by case, but it borrows money just like any other person. But usually with an LLC, the owner is going to be the guarantee or the guarantor of the funds.
Hey there, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more of this stuff, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to interact with me personally and join our weekly free calls that we have on the Ask Me Anything on Thursdays generally, click the description below and join the Discord and join the Telegram. I look forward to interacting with you and helping you grow your business, be more successful, and make more money. Thanks for being here.